here I am, back where I started. Last time I was here, I had 2,190 miles to go. Today, only 1,024. Just hoping that the trail will be a little better surface. I know I still have a lot of hills and mountains to climb, but hopefully not as many ruts, roots, and mud. As I start out today, let me explain how I actually hitched out of Baxter State Park, Millinoka. Zip, Locke, and I, and 6 others actually were able to get a hitch out of Baxter State Park after about 3 hours in the back of a pickup truck. She and I ended up at the Appalachian Trail Cafe. After finishing up lunch, a gentleman came up, started talking. He had thru hiked several years before, and he is a pilot who runs angel flights out of Maine every day, and whenever he can, he offers hitches in his Citation jet to the town he's going to. He's going to Boston, but he agreed to stop at Bangor where we had a rental car waiting. So the next morning we were at the airport at 9:30 and got our hitch with 2 other hikers down to Bangor. After that, that was on Friday or Thursday. We spent Friday, Saturday doing chores, going to Canada so the Ziploc could get her passport stamped, and dropped her off in Mass on Saturday so she could start her hike south. And then I ended up here, and it's Monday morning and I'm heading south. So next stop for me will be Springer Mountain, and by then I should be completed, probably still the end of October, first part of November. So that is how I completed the north, and now on for the south. Okay, somebody lied. This is about 2 miles out of Harper's Ferry. They're flat rocks, so that's good. More like PA, but they're still rocks. Hunting to find the trail. It's got to get better. Okay, so maybe they weren't lying. I'll probably have a little bit of both, but I'll be honest, this is nice. So it's morning 3, back on the AT in the south. I'm in somewhere in Virginia, about 45 miles from Harper's Ferry. It's amazing. I've been kind of struggling a little bit because we're back in the green tunnel. I forgot how much the green tunnel affects people. Up north we got to see stuff, at least look at stuff. Here, green tunnel. Today I got a river. First night, went to a shelter, another guy and I bunking down. All of a sudden I heard a commotion around 8 o'clock, and he was up and dancing. There was a black snake that came through the wall. It was crawling up the wall into some holes and would not leave. So apparently that was the snake's house. We were intruding on his house. I went and slept on the picnic table underneath the pavilion. He stayed in the shelter. So last night, after a 20-mile hike in the rain a little bit, I got to the shelter, and there's a big sign posted, copperheads in the shelter and around it. So the next shelter was about 7 miles down the road. So I did what any normal person would do. There was a hostel 0.8 miles away, called them, had a great night. Spent the night in a hostel all by myself. Just a family who has opened up their garage. So I slept in actually their basement, slept in their basement. Had dinner with them, and she cooked me some breakfast this morning. Quinoa and sweet potatoes, excellent. So back to the green tunnel, and shelter with, staying with shelters with snakes. Not my idea of a good time. Well, here's the first view from Shenandoah National Park. Lots of mountains. I guess I'm back to climbing. Look what I just found on a trail. It's a grape. It's clean-ish because I'm wiping it. And you know what I'm going to do. Of course, I'm going to eat it. Oh, is that so good? Trail magic. Move on, bear! Shoo! Don't you speak English? You're in my trail. That's hustle up. Thank you. You're still on my trail. Oh, I feel your fear. Thanks. Coming down.